The Indiana Fever's playoff run should have been a story about triumph, resilience, and joy. Instead, the spotlight was stolen by a scene so absurd it looked scripted. Sophie Cunningham, sidelined with a leg brace, was suddenly confronted by a league security guard as if she were about to storm the court and cause chaos. It wasn't the game, the victory, or even the players' heroics that dominated the conversation. It was the WNBA once again finding a way to turn a celebration into a controversy. Let's be clear, Sophie Cunningham did nothing wrong. She was doing what every passionate teammate does, cheering, supporting, and pouring energy into her squad from the sidelines. But because it was Sophie, because she has become the league's designated villain, her joy was treated like a threat. The image of a guard stepping into her space, barking orders at a player in a leg brace, crystallized everything fans have been saying for months: Sophie Cunningham is being targeted. The double standard couldn't be more glaring. Caitlin Clark and Chloe BBY were right beside her, standing shoulder to shoulder at midcourt. Neither crossed the line, neither entered the playing area, neither did a thing that warranted intervention. And yet, neither was approached. The security guard zeroed in on Sophie and Sophie alone. Fans caught it instantly. Social media lit up with outrage, pointing out that if this had been Angel Reese or Natasha Cloud showing visible passion from the bench, the league would have spun it as proof of their leadership and fire. But when Sophie does it, she's labeled entitled, dangerous, or out of control. This wasn't about rules. This was about optics. This was about sending a message. And it backfired spectacularly. The fan backlash was immediate and brutal. Clips of the confrontation went viral. Hashtags like #FreeSophie and #WNBAExposed trended as fans flooded comment sections with anger and disbelief. The security guard was mocked as a mall cop on a power trip, and the league was once again branded a clown show incapable of getting out of its own way. And it wasn't just casual trolling, there was genuine fury behind it. Fans don't want to see their favorite players treated like criminals for celebrating a playoff win. They don't want contrived drama overshadowing the very basketball moments the league desperately needs to highlight. Sophie Cunningham has always been polarizing. She's outspoken, unapologetic, and unafraid to clash with rivals. That's exactly why she resonates with fans. She's not polished, packaged, or manufactured to fit the league's preferred narrative. She's raw, fiery, and real. And for that, she's been cast as a villain by rival fan bases, by certain media voices, and now apparently by the league itself. But here's the irony: every time Sophie is targeted, her popularity grows. Fans rally to her defense. They see her composure under pressure, her refusal to be intimidated, and they embrace her even more fiercely. The WNBA, instead of capitalizing on that passion and star power, keeps fumbling the opportunity. They've done the same with Caitlin Clark, turning her into a lightning rod rather than celebrating her as the ratings juggernaut she is. They've done it with Lexi Hull too, letting her talent get buried under narratives that don't serve the league's agenda. And now Sophie. The bigger issue here is perception. The WNBA wants to market growth. They point to attendance spikes and social media buzz. But if every major moment is overshadowed by off-court drama, what message does that send to casual fans tuning in for the first time? They don't see professionalism. They don't see unity. They see pettiness, politics, and a league sabotaging its own product. That's not growth, it's dysfunction. Instead of headlines about Aaliyah Boston's dominance or Lexi Hull's heroics, we're stuck talking about Sophie Cunningham being yelled at by a security guard during a playoff celebration. That's not just embarrassing, it's self-destructive. Fans are already calling out Commissioner Kathy Engelbert, blasting her leadership as the reason the WNBA remains the most chaotic league in professional sports. Some are even demanding her resignation. And while that may sound extreme, the frustration is real. People want to celebrate basketball, not watch the league invent controversies out of thin air. At the heart of this fiasco is a simple truth. Sophie Cunningham embodies the kind of star power the WNBA should be embracing, not undermining. She trends, she generates conversation, and she moves the needle. But the league's obsession with picking favorites and controlling narratives blinds them to that reality. Instead of letting Sophie's passion elevate the Fever's story, They turned her into the latest scapegoat. And fans aren't buying it. They're connecting the dots. They're seeing the pattern. And they're fed up. So, what does this all mean? It means the WNBA had a golden opportunity to celebrate a magical playoff win and instead let petty optics steal the show. It means Sophie Cunningham once again was treated unfairly and fans aren't going to forget it. And it means that unless the league changes course, its biggest storylines will continue to be its own mistakes, not the basketball it so desperately wants people to care about.